Hello and welcome to this fifth LaTeX tutorial. In this one we're going to talk about bibliographies. And this is kind of the final step that you need to know before you can actually start to use this as a replacement for Word for assignments, hand-ins and stuff like that. We kind of need to know how to do bibliography. You need to almost all the time reference something or someone. Let's change this to tutorial 5 and let's start out creating a bibliography. The first thing you need to do is that you need to write use package, and we need to use a new package. For this package we need to use a bibliography package. I like to use the one called netbib. There's different ones. This is one I use. With almost all of this stuff, there's different ones. This is just one of them you can use. So with that done, we now need to create a new file for a bibliography. So let's create a file. Let's just call it bibliography. And instead of .tex for LaTeX, then we use .bib for bibliography. Let's create the file. Okay, now it's created. We don't really have anything at all inside it. So before we can actually kind of like do something with it, let's place something in there. I kind of want to put a reference to my image. Where did I find it? It's not something I made. I could have taken an image of bacon, but I didn't. I ate the bacon. Whatever. Let's figure out where we found this. To do this, we're going to use a little bit of different markup for this. So instead of using, how can you say, LaTeX code with the backslashes, we use @ instead. So for this, we're going to use a misc. This is a miscellaneous place. This is a website. I found this on. This is not a book. First, we'll do a website, then we'll do a book afterwards. So for this, I use a misc. And then I can, yeah, okay, I have a shortcut for this. Okay, let's try and delete this. Okay, so what we have here is we start this mesh, then we need to give it a name, a label. Just like we did labels with the tables and the figures, we need to do another label for this one. For this one, I want it to be a website. I write web, and then I write bacon. And if you remember, we had a figure called fake bacon. This is web bacon, so this is actually two different labels. They won't conflict. Then we need a comma because now we need a new line. And for the new line, I want to have the author. I don't know who the author is. Maybe it's Mr. Pig because it says bacon. But then this name here, we need to put it inside curly brackets. Then a comma again and a new line. Now we have the author. The author has been given as Mr. Pig. Then we need a title. And the title for this, I don't know, I found it on Bacon Markup, it's called. I'll just write bacon, I guess. Bacon, because that's the title of the thing. It's freaking bacon. Then the next one is how published. This is where we found it. So we write how. Yes, like that. And then we can do, wow, there's something wrong here. How published equal. And this is URL. So we will write /URL. And we write the place where we found it. And I found it at http:// let's remember all the fancy stuff, baconmarkup.com. There we go. Let's end that up, new line, and now we can actually give it a year, for example, or maybe we should actually put the year up here. I don't know when the website was made. It's like, we can go look at the website. I don't know, doesn't really say. Let's just say that it's made, I don't know, last year, 2013. Seems fair enough. It wasn't probably. Let's just do it that way. And then I want a note down here because I wanted my, I don't know, instructor, teacher to know when did I access this website. So if it's not online at that point, then I can tell, yeah, but it was online when I accessed it. And I normally do that by writing accessed and then the date. So right now it's January 23rd, 2014. Not 13, 14. There we go. And if we have this, then let's try and go into LaTeX. And let's try and do a reference in here. So under my figure, I kind of want to have a reference here. So what I do is I write cite like this. Then I can, in here I can write if I found it on some page 2 in a book or something. I didn't, I found it online. So let's just do one, here we go, curly brackets, and then let's write the label, which is label, or bacon, web bacon, that's the label, there we go. And now if we compile this, we hopefully have one here. Nope. See, it says question mark. I can't find this one. Kind of need to create our bibliography first. So to do this, we will write backslash bibliography. But then we want the bibliography, and want the bibliography. It's from our bibliography file, which is called bibliography. And up here, you can just copy the name, make sure it's the same. I'm lazy, I don't want to spell bibliography one more time. But before we can do this, we need to write which style the bibliography is in. So the style of the bibliography is called bibliography style. Pretty easy to remember. And this is one style, I like to use it. And it's called UNSRT net. So let's try and recompile it. Hopefully our reference will now work. Sometimes it's a bit trial and error. This should work. Okay, we didn't get any errors. Let's scroll down to our picture, and here we can see a nice picture of image from Pig 2013. And down here we can see that the reference is Mr. Pig Bacon, the link, and the date accessed. Now, I kind of want to use a book too, because maybe we found something more reliable in a book. So maybe this this art here. No, let's not do that. The end is from a book. Let's just say that. I'll cite her, and this is, I don't know, this is page 265. And now I need to figure out. I didn't make a book. I only made a website. So let's try and go back in here. Let's try and make a book. This time we'll do book. Pretty simple. And this book, I don't know, I'll make up a book. So let's call it Awesome. That's a good book name. And let's see, author. Well, that's, of course, that's me. Who else would it be? And title is I Am Awesome. Then we'll have a year, and I'm pretty sure I published this 2 years ago. So let's write 2012, again in curly brackets. And then we can add some more here. We can have a publisher. It'll be myself. I published it myself. And we can have an edition. This is of course a first edition. It doesn't need any revisions. It's awesome. So we write first. And then we can give it some note, for example. I like to give it a note for an ISBN. So as before with access note, we can write whatever. So I write ISBN, and then I just give it a number. I don't know, 967. Isn't that how they start normally? I don't know. Let's just do something there. And let's put a comma, and let's end this up. And now we can go back to our LaTeX file and write in here. Awesome, if we can spell it awesome. Compile it, hope it works. No errors, scroll down, and as you can see here, it's a reference to me, 2013, and the page. And down here we can see me, I am awesome, published by myself, first edition, 2013, the ISBN number. Some teachers or instructors might want a lot of more information. You can put in, what else you can put in there? You can put in the date, the exact date, the month, the address of the publisher. Like, I don't even know why we wouldn't want that. You can put in a series, of volume number, it's a bunch of stuff. But right now, you can actually do references too. It's pretty great. That's how you do it. So next time we might look into a little bit of math. It's actually really fun to look at. So, but for now, you should actually be very well set up to do your first LaTeX assignment. So, see you next time.